reason. Also, I'm missing my Donald Trump hacks. I left it at Marcy's.
Well, Larry needed to start the camera, and you can catch back episodes of the 7th Street Geeks, usually the first half on YouTube. Just look up their channel.
Let's flip the channel. We'll put it in the chat. Dear God, what to go with today?
Remember we were going to go with...
We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Do we want to start with the Go?
Yeah, well, let's just start with the fucking thing that everybody's fucking talking about. Pokemon Go. What the hell?
I was walking down the street with it, and someone stopped me and goes, "Hey, are you playing Pokemon Go?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Isn't it dangerous for you to be walking down the street looking at something other than
What's
the street?
ahead of you?
Actually, during the day, not so bad.
Okay.
At night, yes.
Of course, it's dangerous for everyone else, too, and people should be careful when they play Pokemon Go, but...
True, but it's getting really ridiculous, this Pokemon Go thing. Let's see here. What's the tally up to? Someone finding a dead body, numerous car accidents.
Someone walked in front of traffic, from what I've heard from the people I was talking about.
People are walking in front of traffic. Oh, people are walking into police stations to get Pokeballs. Brazil has had multiple people call about people trespassing on people's property. It's
Oh, in West T, I know that they have a police station, a fire station, and a couple of churches, because that's...
Oh, let's not forget the ultimate gym, the Westboro Baptist Church. How did that get made a gym? I don't know. How did that become a gym?
I don't know, but I know that...
Do you get, like, the hate badge for becoming...
I think it's done deliberately to disrupt the Westboro Baptist Church services.
All I know is that my church is a Pokemon ball stop, or is a stop, or whatever you were,
Spoke stop.
Poke stop, or whatever you call them. I know our fire station here is. I know the library has 2 here in Terre Haute. They're on Cherry Street.
I hate to see what ISU looks like.
Cherry and 7th has 2 stops right there.
But
Let's all discuss the real conspiracy behind Pokemon Go, and it's the same one behind the Wii. Nintendo wants to sneakily get people into getting exercise.
Nintendo's been doing this for years. They've been doing this whole health thing for years. They've been doing it since the days of the Power Pad.
Which is a good thing because, like I said, I don't know.
It's a David!
Hi, David! I don't know how many blocks. Ouch, that hurt. Just scratched.
The Star Wars games on the Wii were pretty fun, though.
The Star Wars games on the Wii, unlike Star Wars Connect, which we can go and how stupid that was another time.
I just don't know how many blocks equals a mile, but
I love the Power Gloves.
I've watched.
David, let's just question David. Do you actually play with a Power Glove? I really want to know if you actually used the Power Glove one time in your life.
Did anyone use the Power Glove?
I did.
I could see it as like a prop if you wanted to play a member of the Technocracy in a live-action Old World Mage game.
You're getting a computer fix that. Awesome. Now, what happened was my dad traded like a few of my Nintendo games to another cop, who he got one for his son, but his son got all Fs. And so the cop basically to teach his kid a lesson. No, it wasn't trading game. To teach the kid a lesson, he took away his Christmas present, which was the Power Glove, and it was at my dad's house. My dad's like, I'm not going to keep this in the closet. I'm going to take it out and play with it, see how it works. And we put it together, we had to tape it to the TV, and it was really dumb. And I got to the point where I'm trying to use my hand, and I'm like, screw this. And just took it aside and started playing it like a normal controller.
It would be an awesome prop for an Iteration X member, though.
You will not believe how last Chronicle, how many people I saw playing Mage who had Power Gloves on them, and then I wanted to kill half of them because they took Power Gloves and they would like rip the cords out and they'd repaint them, and I'm like, these are antiques, assholes. Dave had a robot-operated buddy. I had a Rob too. I had a Nintendo Deluxe that had Rob in it. I don't know what happened to it. My dad's kicking himself in the ass because the Deluxe system, complete with Rob, is worth $500, and we still have the box and the foam and the manuals and the baggies.
And all the New World players keep asking me if I'm going to allow Techne. It's like, how many Sons of Ether references have I made? You think I'm not going to allow it?
No, because everybody wants to play Techno Mages, which is beyond the point.
I still don't know.
So Nintendo's done this before. They've done this whole, we want to be healthy. They did it with the Power Pad. Power Pad was originally released for Bandai for a game called Stadium Events, and then Nintendo bought the Power Pad.
The one that had all the little round circles. That
Yeah, they
had
bought the
different
Power Pad.
colors. Yeah.
They bought the Power Pad from
I had one of those.
They bought it from Bandai, and then they renamed it World Class Track Meet. Now, if you find Stadium Events itself, it's worth buku money because because Bandai lost the rights to the name, it's worth a fuck ton of money.
I had one of those Power Pads, and I played with it too. It was pretty cool.
If anyone has the Afterburner Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge, send it to me. I will take care of it.
I will find you a copy of Afterburner. It's not that hard. Give me a moment.
No, the Nintendo Entertainment cartridge.
Yeah, there was a cartridge of Afterburner.
But the Nintendo one was rare.
Yeah, it's a 10-gig game. 10-gig games are rare.
The Sega one, however, is not.
No, Sega was not because it was a Sega game. Give me a moment. I will find this.
Also, I will take all copies of Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX.
Hi, Lara, it's not that rare. I can get you one right now for $11.
Huh.
You can send all your copies of Final Fantasy VIII to Randy.
Thank you. I love Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VII is garbage. Final Fantasy IX,
I will admit I've never really played Final Fantasy except for I think whatever one came out in like 2000.
That's 10.
It's okay, the games pretty much have nothing to do with each other, so you're fine.
Not really. They don't. The only thing Final Fantasy has in common with each other
Is a character named Sid.
always has a character named Sid. And always the main character uses a sword.
I didn't
Of some
really care
form.
for it.
Of some form, yeah. Because like Final Fantasy VIII, Squall uses a gunblade.
Which was just a stupid weapon.
Yeah, I like the gunblade. I like Cypher's gunblade better than these Squall's. But also the only other time the gun. What's the other SquareSoft game that the gunblade makes an appearance in?
I haven't played all the Squaresoft games.
Parasite Eve 2.
Oh, I never played that one all the way through.
Yeah, you can get the gunblade, but you have to do like obscure shit to get it, and it's a jank ass weapon. Like it beats the game. You literally just like you one shot everything.
That I don't like about
It
Squaresoft games.
pretty much breaks it.
Like Silent Hill 3, if you do things right, you can get the the Wonder Rod, which turns Heather into Sailor Moon, and she just obliterates everything with her death gaze.
That kind of negates the point of survival horror.
Well, what about the dog ending from Silent Hill 2?
Well, all of them have alien endings too, so...
The alien ending for 2 makes sense. The dog ending makes no sense at all.
But the only one I've actually played all the way through is Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and that was more of a puzzle game.
The ones I've played through 1, 2, and 3. I never played through 4, and I didn't play through Shattered Memories.
Well, it
My
only
buddy
came out
Cody-
for the the PlayStation Portable.
Clara.
Okay. My buddy
And the
Cody,
Wii.
he could tell you anything and everything about every Silent Hill game. Final Fantasy V is hit or miss for me. There was that one that never came out for the Super Nintendo, but you can get it now because every jackoff who knows how to English translate and how to make reproduction cards have released it. So Final Fantasy V you can get on Super Nintendo. Same with you could get Earthbound for the original Nintendo or Mother 1, and you could also get Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance if you know how to do what's right. Talk to the right people on eBay. I'm iffy on reproduction cards. There are some games that need reproduction cards. Final Fantasy 2, yes. Final Fantasy 2 and 3, yes, because those are NES games.
Fantasy Stars 1, 2, 3, and 4.
You could get Phantasy Star, I think 1, 2, 3, and 4 on
You could get them for the Game Boy Advanced.
Game
Or the
Boy-
SP.
The SP, but you could also, Game Boy Advance SP is still Game Boy Advance. It was It was Game Boy Color, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color.
Actually, I still have an advanced SP.
Yeah.
I had a Game Boy, but not Game Boy Pocket. I had a Game Boy Color, but not Game Boy Advance.
I had a Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Pocket. I had a Color. I had a Tommy Hilfiger edition Color one, which I thought, or not Pocket, sorry. I had a Tommy Hilfiger version of Pocket, which was, I found that at Dayton Days in Lafayette, where we lived at in Lafayette. There's a small town called Dayton. Watch out, the cops are pricks there. But I found this, like, literally, like, we went there, and it's like a stack of video game equipment. It was... I hate Cloud.
You're not supposed to like Cloud.
No, I don't like Cloud.
He's emo.
He is a murderer. We'll do this in a second.
I don't think you're supposed to like any of the major characters in Final Fantasy VII.
Ah, that's why I like 8. You can like the characters of 8, except for Zell. Zell's just a piece of shit. But here's what I'm saying. Dayton Days, literally this is what it was. It was a N64 cartridge holder full of cartridges, a Super Nintendo with a cartridge bay full of cartridges, Atari 7800 that didn't work but needed a new power supply, and a Tommy Hilfiger Game Boy Pocket. And I look at Megan and I'm like, I'm going to buy this because 4 weeks before that, Megan pissed me off because on her way to her brother's, there was a guy trying to sell for $50 a Galaga and a Bubbles cabaret cabinet. And she said no to those, so she had to kind of eat her words and say yes. I got all that for like $35, and the Tommy Hilfiger Game Boy. I know me and Megan were in trouble. We needed like money for a bill, and I took it to one of the local local retro gaming shops. I forget what Game Exchange in Lafayette. And the guy's like, "Wow, that's rare. That's a $300 Game Boy. How much do you want?" And I'm like, "Look, dude, I'm not gonna ask for $300. Just give me a decent offer." He's like, "Look, I can give you $250. I'm not gonna give you full price, but I'll give you $250. I'm like, "Deal."
Should we bring in someone who's actually played Pokemon Go? Since I'm assuming neither of you have.
I have.
I've downloaded it onto my cell phone, but I keep getting our servers are busy message.
That's the problem with it. You get some people who are good at it, like Shannon's got a Raichu, I've got a Pikachu.
I got a new one called a Squirtle something.
A Squirtle?
Squirtle, yes. I'm not very good with the names, but I'm working on that because I will admit that I've not really played Pokemon before. And I got a quiz equal something yesterday.
Execute,
yes.
Execute.
I keep forgetting that one's name, but of course,
Yeah.
Ratatats and Pidgeys like galore.
Oh yes, Tommy Hilfiger, back when Tommy Hilfiger was a thing.
I remember because Mimi always wanted to buy me Tommy Hilfiger clothes as well when I was growing up.
I never saw the appeal of it.
It was just one of those, yeah.
And I have the perfect meme for all of the Pokemon Go players out there.
Walking Death?
I will link it in chat.
You'll have to read it to me. I know I'm very cautious even when I'm not playing Pokemon Go when I'm walking. So,
Yep, Pikachu. That's pretty much what they are, Pikachus.
so
Read it aloud, Randy. Share with the entire class.
Everybody's heard this one. It's been on Facebook forever. Today I was getting intimate with my girlfriend. She pulled down my trousers and she saw my Pokeball boxers and lost it. I had to lie next to her in bed for next 10 minutes, hurrying and howling and laughing while crying, "Pikachu, I choose you." Okay.
This show is rated PG-13 and is not intended for small children.
We've had porn actresses on the show. It's when it's gotten on when the thing is so big, it's getting mentioned on NBC News. Yes, they did a thing on NBC News about it, and they also brought it up on Channel 2 and Channel 10 for some fucking reason.
I bet Kevin Orpert is a Pokemaniac.
Yeah, he loves those pills.
I'm wow.
Yeah, he can send some of those opiates my way.
I know, right? I've heard horror stories about him, but we're not going to go into that.
I'm just afraid one day I'll meet him in town somewhere. And
I've met him in person.
I'll address him as the weather dork.
Oh, no. Here's the 2 stories that I know of with him involved. One involves Rob, and you remember this one because we told you.
Yes, but I've also done the Hey Kevin thing.
We just have a brief power interruption.
Yeah, I saw that. It's the goes. So when I first got the CRV that we used to drive, until Robin destroyed it.
Okay.
We were driving down Wabash, right where they have the.
Oh, Robin destroyed it?
Yeah.
We'll explain later.
Well, no. I'm not letting him borrow the van because of the 2 totaled cars.
The CRV was Robin. But so we were driving down. We get to the crossroads of America. There's Kevin Orpert. A bunch of kids, and they're doing the whole thing over there. So Rob puts out his window in the back seat and rings out and goes, "Hey Kevin, you suck!" So it's fine.
His boyfriend thing.
And then so me and Rob go to Square Donuts. We get a couple donuts and a coffee, and we're on our way back.
Larry has no idea what Kevin Orpert's sexuality is.
He used to be married.
He used to be married.
That doesn't mean anything.
She left him for her.
He wrote local Indianapolis news. Welcome to the club. I've been on Indianapolis news a couple times.
But yeah.
My back's been on the local news a couple of times.
So on our way back, I drank coffee.
I've been on the news.
Yeah, you were because you were a robbery suspect or something. Robbery.
No, I witnessed.
A witness.
You were a witness.
There's a huge difference between those 2 words.
I was also on, like I said again, at one point I was also on the Hey Kevin, so yeah.
You also said I know, you know a lot of that. But,
Yes.
okay, so on our way back after getting coffee and donuts, we go back through. Kevin is still teaching the kids there. And so we slow down. There's at that stoplight. Rob leans out the window and goes, "Jesse Walker's better, you jackass." And I'm like, "The fuck, Rob?"
It's
So-
okay.
So about another year and a half later, we're at the Strassen Fest. And this is after his notorious run with the police officers. So he's going through and he's shaking everybody's hands because he's, obviously German, loves the Strassen Fest.
I'm more German than he is.
But needless to say, we're doing the Strassen Fest.
Of course, then in Pennsylvania Tech, it's kind of hard not to be.
So we're sitting there, he's sitting there shaking hands. He walks to me, shakes my hand, and Jess, or no, is it Jess or Amanda? Which one was sitting right next to me? Right next to me when it happened.
Probably Amanda.
Amanda was next to me.
Because remember you,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
But so Amanda's next to me, and so he shakes my hand, he's like, "How you doing, buddy?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Pilsy?"
That's an awesome character on Foamy.
It is an awesome character. I just referenced Foamy to a fucking TV weatherman.
actually, I think I was in the restroom.
Look, to
And
be
actually-
fair, I think Dulcie is Foamy with all the meds he's supposed to be taking.
And here's my thing, and I'll actually say this. My goal when I was still with Amanda was to try to get her in a threesome with Amanda Ollis, who is the daughter of Randy Ollis, the weatherman at Channel 8. What? I'll be like, "I got a cold front for you, baby." I am horrible tonight. I've had some Mountain Dew. The canteen guy goes, "Hey, here, I got free." He gave me like a couple sandwiches and like a Diet Pepsi and a Diet Mountain Dew. And he's like, "Here, I know you're dieting. Here's some Diet Pop." Bad ideas because I'm kind of getting mouthy and stupid.
Terre Haute is one of the few places where you can hear someone refer to some carbonated beverages as soda, pop, and Coke in the same sentence. And they're not referring to Coca-Cola.
Excuse me.
I've heard some people in this town call it pop and stuff like that.
I've always called it pop.
I've always called it soda.
It's soda. I've heard pop. I've heard it Coke. Oh my God, Coke.
Oh, it's a dialect thing. It's just different areas of the country. It's like where I'm from, it's soda. Westward it's pop. And the South, they refer to every type of soda as Coke.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, there are some people were raised only to say soda.
Your
soda
pickup
only.
lines aren't bad, David. You gotta get some finesse in there.
Well, if you try them on me, they don't work because I'm asexual.
Yeah, it doesn't work on you.
Well,
And it's oblivious.
That's a T-shirt I'm gonna have made for you. Your pickup lines won't work on me. That is your T-shirt for fucking CILCon, by the way.
And it's still...
And it survives. Ah.
but yeah, like
For a cheap
I
$20 thing, this has been for a lot of years.
Yeah, we've got to get like three or four more of those.
Oh,
for
H.H. Drake sells them.
H.H. Greg sells them.
Yeah, they're $20.
Oh fuck! We could get them for nothing. Let's see if I can get discounts on that motherfucker. Because I know the manager.
you remember Sean?
Yeah, I remember Sean.
Yeah.
Sean wanted to fight me, and that was a bad idea.
Me and Sean, before you came into my life, used to argue constantly because I would say pop, he goes soda. I'd say pop, soda. And he would just constantly argue with me. About it.
Yeah, we know all about her.
Huh?
He made a Danielle reference.
Oh, okay. You'll tell me later.
Well, no, he sort of said the last person I remember trying to pick up lines on was a headache, that I'm glad to be rid of.
Oh. Yeah.
But what about soda pop?
I've heard that one too.
No, we've heard
said it
soda
before.
pop too.
I've said it too.
How about soda popinski? Because Nintendo has to censor themselves because we can't allow kids to fight a Russian boxer punch out by the name of Vodka Drunkinski.
Okay, that is a little racist.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Half the names of the original punch out were racist. Pizza pasta.
Wow.
Bob Charlie.
Guinness McDrunkface, was that in there?
No. Let's see here. The Great Tiger. Piston Honda. Which in Punch Out, in the Nintendo one, he'll say, "I'll give you a TKO from Tokyo," and I'm like, really? Yeah, Punch Out was racist for a boxing game.
Well, it can't be any worse than the Mike Tyson mysteries.
I love Mike Tyson's mystery, by the way.
I have to wonder who thought.
Apparently they thought it would be a great idea to sit down with Mike Tyson and listen to his ideas. Be like, okay, we got this idea. I'm going to solve mysteries, and I'm going to have an Asian daughter, and we're going to have a talking pigeon and a ghost. And if you don't like it, I'm going to headbutt you. And if you don't like it, I'm going to bite your fucking ear off, because I'm Mike Tyson.
I still wonder how the ghost drinks.
I don't know either. The ghost, the first episode of that show is just so great. Because they're talking about the Pulitzer, it's a Pulitzer. It's like, was that the Pulitzer or the Pulitzer that melted?
Perhaps we should have Shannon come in to give her opinion of Pokemon Go.
No.
She's been playing it all day from what I hear.
Oh,
So have I.
Well, fuck you both. I've been at work.
Well, I told you I walked.
Well, I know you went and took care of some things.
Yes. And I don't have a bus pass, so that was the only way I can get where I needed to go. So therefore, well, yeah, I walked and played.
So- Time to bring this up, and I will put this in the chat. Because this is just, oh god. I think wrestling's finally coming to an end in my life.
You mean which wrestling?
The final deletion, which
I keep thinking about that. I keep thinking that about Magic, but I keep getting back into it.
yeah, I know.
When you think you're out, they pull you back in.
just the moment when I get out, they pull me back in.
I knew you'd get that reference.
You've even fucking seen that movie yet. You've seen the first two, you've seen that one. What the fuck?
Because it was also in something else.
I have no idea what he's talking about. So.
She just quoted Godfather 3, but she's never seen Godfather
But it's
3.
also not only in Godfather.
What else has it been in?
If I remember correctly, wasn't there a one, someone said it in Sopranos?
Yeah, that they were quoting Godfather 3.
That's
You
where I got...
Monserrats.
Yes, but I didn't get it from Godfather 3. I got it from Sopranos.
I am not getting a yellow ninja jumpsuit. I haven't picked out what I'm wearing for ring gear yet. And ring gear's fucking expensive.
Alright, whoever said that, thank you for giving me the mental image of Randy in a Sentai suit. I didn't want that. And I'll be sending you the bill for my therapist.
It's David. I'm not wearing a Sentai. No. Dear God, now you're bringing up Archer. We don't need to have an Archer discussion tonight. We do not need to discuss Archer tonight.
We've seen all the first season of...
I wonder if Pokemon Go is going to come up in the next season.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Krieger will be using it for something.
That hurt.
Krieger is the best character of that show. I was thinking something more sinister.
Have you seen the second season of Mike Tyson's?
No, I have not. I've been wanting to watch it.
It's not out yet, is it?
No, and I need to get the first season on DVD, and I need to get the first 2 seasons of Rick and Morty, and I want to know when the hell season 3 of Rick and Morty's coming out.
I thought it was supposed to be on the 26th.
I don't think they expected Rick and
Last
Morty to be
year.
as popular as it
No,
was.
they didn't.
No, that was
And also, like, there's a lot of rumors for people that want to be involved with Rick and Morty, and the one rumor I keep hearing about is Peter Capaldi wants to be in an episode. I'm like, I'm all for this.
They need to get Richard Belzer. Or Bixler.
No, they need to get Neil deGrasse Tyson in an episode of Rick and Morty. Because that would be an epic argument.
Everything is improved with Detective Munch. In fact, Batman would be even better if instead of Robin, his sidekick was Detective Munch.
Okay. Needless to say, again, think of it. Neil deGrasse Tyson, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson in Rick and Morty having a discussion with Rick.
They could bring Stephen Hawking in too.
No, because Rick would probably throw a beer bottle at him. Like, I gotta talk like Rick now. Oh, shut up, you fucking wheelchair fucking idiot. I don't fucking know anything. I know about science. You're in a fucking wheelchair, you fucking bot. Come on, Morty. We don't need these fucking losers. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, if the Simpsons can get people to come in just because they're the Simpsons.
That's the thing. That's the Simpsons. Rick and Morty are just a totally different thing. Yeah, Rick and Morty season 3 will come out for Half-Life 3, which is really funny.
Wait, did you just say a Valve game and the number 3?
Yeah.
I don't think you meant to say that.
No, Stephen Hawking. She brought up Stephen Hawking. And really and honestly, if there was a discussion between Rick and Stephen Hawking, Rick would go off on him.
Stephen Hawking is one of the few scientists who played himself on Star Trek.
And the movie about him is amazing. The Theory of Everything is an amazing film. It should have won an Academy Award, but it didn't. So I want to see Stephen Hawking give an acceptance speech. That would have been funny. That just shows what kind of sick human being I am. But no, Neil deGrasse Tyson would be great for Rick and Morty, only because he could throw down verbally with people, and especially with Rick. Have you not heard Neil deGrasse Tyson's diss rap?
Actually, I think he and Rick should get together just to take on that idiot who said the Earth was flat.
Yeah, you've heard the diss rap, haven't you?
I haven't heard it, but...
Flat is flat.
Alright, Shannon, what is your opinion of Pokemon Go?
Right now?
Also, you have a hole in your bra.
Yeah, no, not the goodest time. My mom just encouraged suicide to me. That's against the law. I'm gonna have her arrested.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's a light bulb at?
What?
Okay. Text her again.
Oh, sorry. Hi, little dog.
Alright, this camera is